Assalamualaikum. My name is Nomarsha Akilah Binti Kamar Zaman. Today, my group and I will present about analysis of corporate financial performance, a trend and comparative study of Emirates Airline and Qatar Airways. This project analyzes and compares the financial performance of Emirates Airline and Qatar Airways over the past 3 years. These airlines are global leaders known for their wide routes and premium services. We focus on 4 key financial areas, which is liquidity, activity, profitability, and leverage ratios to understand how they manage debts, assets, profits, and financing. This study is important because the COVID-19 pandemic heavily impacted the airline industry. By comparing these two companies, we can see how they recovered and identify their strengths and weaknesses.
Hi, my name is Natasha Binti Omar. So now I will continue for the company profile of Emirates Airlines and Qatar Airways. For Emirates Airlines, they was founded in 1985 in Dubai. It flies more than 550 destinations across 6 continents, and it is the largest operator after Airbus A380. For the achievements, Emirates has won many awards for its first class, in-flight entertainment and overall service. Its ICE entertainment system is ranked the best in the world. After COVID-19, it rebuilt its roots quickly and showed strong recovery. Its strengths are a strong brand, a good hub in Dubai, and wide-body fleet for flight and high service quality. But it also has a weaknesses. Emirates Airline has no domestic routes, high cost because of its large planes, and it is sensitive to global issues like pandemic fuels prices. The challenges for Emirates include aircraft delivery delays, strong competition from other airlines, and a safety incident in 2016, and pressure to be more sustainable. However, for Qatar Airways, it started in 1993 in Doha. It now flies to more than 170 destinations and has a young modern fleet. For achievement, Qatar Airways has been named Airline of the Year by Skytrade 8 times. It also won for the Best Business Class and Best Lounge and Best Airline in the Middle East. Its Hamad International Airport is ranked as one of the best airports in the world. During COVID-19, Qatar Airways helped deliver vaccine and grew its cargo operation. Its strengths include a strong premium brand and good hub in Doha, a young and efficient fleet, and excellent business class service. But it has weaknesses too. It has a smaller fleet than Emirates. It depends a lot on transfer passenger, and it has faced political problems like the Gulf blockade. And the challenges for Qatar Airways include big losses during COVID-19, aircraft delivery delays, and tough competition in premium travel, and the pressure to reduce carbon emission.
Now, I'll be presenting the financial ratio analysis for Emirates Airline over 3 years from 2021 to 2023. This analysis focuses on 4 main areas, which is liquidity, asset management, leverage, and profitability ratios, which help us understand the company's financial health and performance trends. Starting with liquidity ratios, which measure Emirates' ability to meet its short-term obligations. In 2021, the current ratio was 0.56 and the quick ratio was 0.54, indicating that Emirates did not have enough current assets to cover its short-term debts. This reflects the severe impact of the pandemic on cash flow. In 2022, liquidity improved significantly with the current ratio rising to 1.11, showing Emirates was now in a stronger position to manage its obligations. However, in 2023, the ratio slightly dropped to 0.98, indicating tighter liquidity, though still far better than 2021. This trend shows Emirates' initial struggle during the pandemic followed by a strong recovery. Next, we look at asset management ratios, which show how efficiently Emirates uses its asset to generate revenue. Receivables turnover rose from 8.78 times in 2021 to 12.70 times in 2022, before slightly decreasing in 2023, showing faster customer collections as operations recovered. Inventory turnover increased steadily, reaching 48.08 in 2023, indicating highly efficient inventory management. Fixed asset turnover improved from 0.34 in 2021 to 1.23 in 2023, reflecting stronger utilization of assets like aircraft and equipment. Overall, Emirates became more efficient year after year, especially in 2023. Moving on to leverage ratios, which reflect the company's debt position. The debt ratio was very high in 2021 at 86.9%, showing most assets were financed by debt. It gradually declined to 83.3% by 2023, which is an improvement but still indicates heavy reliance on borrowing. The time interest earned was negative in 2021, meaning Emirates could not cover its interest expenses due to operating losses. By 2023, time interest earned rose to 3.59, showing strong ability to service debt. This reflects a positive turnaround in financial stability. Finally, looking at profitability ratios. In 2021, Emirates suffered a net loss with a negative net profit margin of negative 62.7%. In 2022, the margin turned positive at 1.87%, showing a return to profitability. In 2023, the margin surged to 9.88%, while return on equity climbed to 36.68%, indicating strong returns to equity holders and overall operational recovery. This dramatic improvement highlights Emirates' successful recovery strategy. In summary, Emirates went from a difficult period in 2021 with weak liquidity, high debt, and heavy losses to a strong rebound in 2022 and 2023. Liquidity and efficiency improved significantly, profitability soared, and debt became more manageable, although leverage remains high. This analysis shows Emirates' strength and its ability to recover strongly post-pandemic. That's all from
Hi everyone, my name is Fahmisha Fazri binti Nazmi. I will keep this short and simple. This is a quick look at Qatar Airways financial performance from 2021 to 2023. Okay, starting with liquidity, Qatar still pretty solid. The current ratio was above 1 every year, which means they had enough short-term asset to cover their liability. 2022 was their strongest years, and although 2023 dipped a bit, but they still held steady. Okay, next is asset management. This is where they really improve. In 2021, it took them 84 days to collect payment, but by 2023, they dropped to 42 days. It's a big win. Inventory turnover also got better. They used the asset more efficiently overall. Okay, now for leverage. 2021 was rough. They had high debt and couldn't cover interest payment, but in 2023, they cleaned things up. Their debt level dropped, and they were able to cover interest comfortably again. That's show a strong recovery. Okay, moving on to profitability. Like most airlines in 2021 hit hard and loose, but in 2022 they bounced back with solid. 2023 saw a slight dip, but probably due to the rising costs, but they still stay in the green. So overall, Qatar Airways went from struggling in 2021 and bouncing back in 2022, and then stabilizing in 2023. They improved efficiency, managed debt better, and keep profitability on track.
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Najiha. I will be explaining about comparative analysis of Emirates Airline and Qatar Airways from 2021 to 2023. Let's start with liquidity. Qatar Airways clearly had upper hands. Their current ratio stays above 1 every year. This shows that Qatar Airways have solid short-term financial health, but for Emirates Airlines, dipped below 1 in 2021 and 2023, which could signal more about cash flow concern. Let's move to assets management. Qatar Airways and Emirates Airlines very efficiently, but Emirates moved ahead. Emirates collected receivable faster and had stronger assets turnover, meaning that Emirates used their resources more effectively. Besides that, when it comes to leverage, Emirates Airlines carry heavier debt up to 6 times equity, which increased financial risks. When Qatar debts are maintained a healthy structure with a ratio around 2 to 3 times. Clearly, Qatar is less risky and financially stronger in this area. Finally, for profitability, both companies suffered heavy losses in 2021 due to COVID pandemic. However, by 2023, Emirates Airlines delivered a strong rebound, while Qatar profitability slowed down. Overall, in this comparison, Qatar is stronger in liquidity and leverage, showing financial stability, while Emirates Airlines leads in asset and profitability in the most recent year. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Mimi Nafika, and I would like to discuss and interpret between Emirates and Qatar Airways. So let's look at the comparison between Emirates and Qatar Airways. Emirates has major strengths in large scales, global network, cargo operations, and the advantage of Dubai as a hub. These factors allow it to carry very high numbers of passengers worldwide. However, it also faces weaknesses, mainly high fixed costs and a heavy dependence on long-haul transit traffic. For Qatar Airways, on the other hand, focuses on quality and efficiency. Its strengths are premium service, strong yield, and also a strategic partnership. But compared to Emirates, it's compared on a smaller scale and is more exposed to geopolitical risks. Next, for global factor, it shaped both airlines' results to recovery from COVID-19 boosted demands, especially for long-haul travel. Lower fuel price, reduced costs, and supported profits. In terms of demands, Emirates benefits more from leisure and passenger volumes, while Qatar gains from the recovery of premiums and business travel. Lastly, the difference between Emirates and Qatar Airways. The differences come from their strategy, which Emirates win through size, global reach, and diversifications, while Qatar Airways focus on premium traffic and efficiency. In short, both airlines are highly successful, but they achieve it in different ways. which Emirates through skills and volume, and Qatar through premium service and high yield.
Alright, just to wrap things up, both Emirates and Qatar Airways has a rough ride in 2021 thanks to COVID with major losses across the board. But what interesting is how differently they bounce back. Emirates come back strong in 2022, especially in terms of profitability and asset efficiency, but they're still carrying a lot of debt, which is something to watch. Qatar Airways, meanwhile, keep their liquidity steady and improve their debt structure, which is a great, but their profit growth slow in 2023, probably due to the rising costs. So in short, both airways show their resilience but took different paths. Emirates is all about scale and global reach, while Qatar is more to premium service and running things efficiently. Thank you for listening.